Good morning, folks, and today I have for you guys another video of Duet Night Abyss. Inside today's video, guys, we're going to be going over one of the few teams that I feel like is the best team to take on in immersive theater. Now, I've been over here testing a lot of teams, especially last night where we were on stream. We were testing out different characters, testing out different builds, and testing out different teams. And so far, what I've gotten after just hitting level 55 is this specific team right here. The team itself is going to consist of our Phoxhunter with, of course, Psyche, and then going out with Truffle as well. Now, at first I was using Psyche, Truffle, and Daphne, and that worked very, very well up to the Act 7 phase of the final one of immersive theater. But I definitely gotta say, this team here has made it seem so probable that you can just absolutely cut down anything. So I'm gonna be showcasing it in today's video. Of course, none of these builds are final just yet. The team itself, I can't even tell if it's final just yet, but I can explain exactly why you guys should try it. So first thing to break down is our Psyche. So immediately, you guys already know my Psyche. You should be well acquainted with her right now. Our demon wedges are looking something like this. If you want to go ahead and actually copy them, you very well can. I'm going to actually flick through these very quickly because we got to explain all of this while also showcasing the entire fight. So we have our Wings Inspiration, Serenity here, Standfast, Blaze, Volition, Zephyr, Resolve, and Wildfire. All these are consisting of a lot of things that are helping out our damage, which is always great. And then we're using the cut off and being able to, of course, get some reduced damage if we get hit in the air. Always nice. As for our two weapons, they are not demon wedge properly. They're actually demon wedge horribly here. You can copy them down if you want to, but they're only at least slot tracked, or at least what is it called? They're only autoed on here, so nothing's been optimized just yet. As for our Constance weapon, we are using Impetus. We're also using Rage for crit damage, Celerity, and Fold Over. Now, reason why we're using crit damage instead of crit rate here is because the team that we were using beforehand, which had Daphne, was giving us extra crit chance. But even with Daphne out of here, which doesn't give us our extra crit chance anymore, we're still able to proc our crits very often. So I just went whatever to the wall and just straight up did a ton of crit damage. So it does kind of work here. Now, the one thing I do have to say for you guys, trigger probability, it is not a need on this character, but this is where things get a little iffy, right? So we have 20% trigger probability, and one of the characters on our team will be using said weapon, which is going to be our Phoxhunter. The weapon for this video is going to be this one right here, which does give us a 90% trigger probability and has a chance to reload. Now, the reload part we don't really care about, but the trigger probability is what we do care about here, because apparently we're able to actually buff this to our allies themselves here. And so any multi-shots that we're giving to the enemy, it can of course do bonus stats to that, which is allowing the trigger probability to proc. Now, I've been testing this back and forth. After doing this, I really do want to say this is probably the best setup for this guy, for this team specifically. I've tried using his actual weapon here, but since he is not being controlled by me and he's being controlled by the AI, this just doesn't seem like it's needed. It doesn't seem like you're gonna have to use this here. So I've been trying this and it has been working quite often. Same thing goes for this weapon. It's not demon wedged properly, so don't worry about that. As for his demon wedges, I do have them semi-proper to the point I like them. You can very well try to copy them down if you want to, but they're not fully done because I am missing a lot of things that actually allow us to make it a little bit cheaper to finish up his build. But looking at this, skills are already good and everything of that nature. We don't got to worry about it. As for our Truffle, she is the same way where I properly build her demon wedges. If you want to go ahead and actually go ahead and copy these, you very well can slow down the video. I don't know about this one here, Gleaming Polearm, I think needs to be replaced, but it's still pretty darn decent. And majority of these can all be gotten early. So yeah, we have a lot of ways to go. I do want to upgrade this here because this is going to help on our skill duration, but I have to do that off camera. So we've gotten all this done. I've showcased everything that you really want to see. I guess the weapon that you want to see here for her, we are using this one because it does provide us a random what's it called, a random buff, which can be very good for our team. This is also not slotted correctly, so you don't got to worry about those guys. All you got to know is we're of course dealing most of our damage with Psyche easily. She does a ton of multi hits, does a ton of damage inside of our butterfly area. And since we have her built this way, she usually can stay in there for a very long time. And then with our other characters, Phoxhunter is providing us an immense amount of support and is giving us a buff that not only grants us trigger probability, which is the reason that we're able to do our multi-hits even better, but also is allowing us, what's it called, to actually increase our weapon damage, which is great. This actually helps us out only when he's a combat partner himself. So it gives us our weapon damage increase for him and as well our other characters. And of course, since we are able to do this, it's pretty easy to just blitz through a lot of things very, very quickly. And with one of these skills he does have, we're also able to, of course, what's it called? We're also able to grant us Flare, which gives us Ultra Shield, and that's going to be very, very helpful. As for Truffle and Filbert, this is really helpful because we're getting some small heals from this, which is awesome, but we're getting a major attack buff. So keeping this character inside the team was one of my main thought processes on this, and I don't regret it at all because she's been absolutely destroying so far. But alongside of this, if we did need to use any weaponry, she could give us ammo crates, and of course, she's able to provide some nice survivability. So it's the reason that we're using these characters. Now, when trying this out, the Immersive Theater, let's just immediately put this to the test here. This is not easy. This stuff is actually pretty darn hard, especially on this final one. But if we get in and I show you guys exactly what's going on. Oh yeah, the pet that we're using is the Battle Pass pet, being the wind one. So truly do keep that in mind. But if we go down here and you guys see how much we can just crank out so quickly, it seems like it's not even fair anymore. So immediately we're gonna pop off our ult and we can just sit here, spam for a while, and let the numbers just show itself. This is something that is quite awesome. I didn't even proc my pet till just then, and you guys can see what I mean by this. It is just chipping them down, and we're doing it in a way that so quickly. And with the buffs that we're getting provided, the Ultra Shield that we're being provided as well, we're actually just chopping down everything before they can fully spawn. Now these mobs in front of us are like in the 88s, and it slowly will grow to be in the 90s. So it's kind of insane seeing a build just chop down things so easily and go through things very, very quickly here. I think this is generally going to be the team that I rock here, and it's just really, really nice. Now the only thing that you do have to pay attention to is the mobs hit very hard. Since we have not upgraded our other guys, they will target them and they will try to kill them off. There was a match where I actually ended up losing my Phoxhunter, which was the last trial, but we still absolutely decimated it. So if we go ahead and check immediately here, we're still bursting through all this stuff. And you would think, oh, it's just because it's just this one little area is perfectly fine. No, you're able to get away from enemies. You're able to deal the damage that you can deal. All you got to do is technically just watch out for those weird little circles, because they do slow you down on killing things, and you should be pretty much good. Now, we're in our field, so easily can get some nice damage off here, which is always great because being in this field does give us some movement ability too. So if we wanted to, we can go ahead and take advantage of that. But I'm going to back up because that was an ice move that can be very dangerous sometimes. Or slowing me down. And even now we have 40 seconds, which may not sound like much time, but we're just chopping down so much so quickly that it's kind of crazy. So our main character's down there taking a lot of damage, but he's still putting up that field, which is allowing us to kind of get away with a lot of stuff here. So I don't have to worry about him all too much here, and we just keep on chopping this down. I think we could very well get it. Boom, cool, 139. Now we did come in close there, but we were still just cooking everything in front of us. And as you can see, we're still in our form. We haven't ran out, and that's mainly because we're regening our sanity fairly quickly. But alongside of regening sanity, we are also what is it called, keeping our health in check, so we don't have to really worry about anything besides doing that. So just go ahead and continue chopping these dudes on down here. And what I really want to show you guys is what this monster can do to bosses as well. Because a lot of people think Psyche is just meant for, like, of course, mob clearing, when in general this character can be the just demon to anything. So oh, I don't really like this stuff. These guys I hate because they have this stupid shield and it can really just mess up a ton of things. So we might have to just go over them. They will take too long to kill, so yeah, let's just go around them and continue killing the other dudes first, because let them get on top of anyone. It's just not going to be a fun feat or a fun time here, and I don't really want to deal with that. So let's just go ahead and continue killing in this corner here for a second. Keep killing everybody off, and I'm gonna hit these dudes since our other character is hitting them as well. We're at 105, so I mean we're still killing pretty quickly, though some of these dudes are starting to actually get a little bit stronger, as you can see, but still looking pretty decent right now. I think we're decent. I think we can still make it, right? Oh wait, hold on, might not make it. We might not make it. It's close. Oh no. Oh, we just barely made it. Oh, that was close. Okay, that one almost got us cooked because the stupid force fields. I think that's my most hated thing inside of these dang matchups is those dang force fields, because quite literally I feel like we could have chopped that down even quicker, but the force fields were blocking a lot of our damage, which is meant to just go track the other ones that are on the side. So if it's blocking our damage off, we can't really get a lot of damage in there. But let's go ahead and see what we can do here. I think I can kill these guys down here as well real fast. And then I need this dude to get off of me because he keeps getting into our way, or getting our way a little bit, which is not what I really want to deal with here. Oh, and here's another force field dude who thinks he's funny. Okay, cool. This is great. Okay, I can't stand these dudes. So let's continue killing them. See if we can get around everyone. Luckily, our team is still holding their own. They're doing pretty darn well on that. I don't have to worry about them too much here, which is always a nice thing to see. Come back outside and get as many kills as possible here. Last thing I want is to miss these little guys. These little dudes are what's really giving us all the kills, so I gotta keep paying attention to them instead of paying attention to the ones that are already being shielded, because the shielded ones aren't going to die too easy, and there's too much going on preventing me from killing them. So go ahead and keep killing here. We're closing in on the 160. If we can get what we need, boom, 160 is done. So now we're at the final one. This is where the real chop shop just begins here. We go ahead and go through this, and this dude is, I hate that it's this guy, because he actually does just say no to a lot of my damage. So we have to kind of be on his case at all costs here, or else he's just gonna get away with murder on us. So boom, and this is what I mean. He'll start spamming this one move here, and this one move will give him so much this time to just chill here. So we have to actually just fly around, deal with his shenanigans, and pretty much just deal with it, because it's just unfair with what he's allowed to get away with. But we still have, of course, a lot of our time. We can just go ahead and shoot him on down, get some decent damage off immediately. I don't think we really need to get the confirm on him for this. Let's just take advantage of how much time he's down here and then continue, because now we got to the horde. We can pretty much do whatever we want. I'm just gonna sit here and get rid of all these dudes. The bullet hell that he does here is actually so annoying, because it does block some damage, which can be very problematic for this team, especially when you're trying to do as much damage as possible here. But as you see, burst it on down, and he's going to go back into this little point where he's going to start spamming again. But we have so much time on our hands. Like, we're at 2 minutes and 24 seconds, not even busting a sweat right now. So it's actually insane to see how this team really reacts together. We're getting the weapon and damage increase. We're getting everything that we do need increase here. And it's just constant berating. The guy is not standing a chance. This is why I love this team so much. We're getting healed enough to the point we don't ever lose this mode. We have enough sanity that we've been actually being able to spam whatever we want, and we don't have to worry about his little temper tantrums, because look, we can just fly on over and continue on with our onslaught, and just like that, we end up winning. This team is freaking great. I've been just going ham on it. I think for real, this is the team I'm going to be sticking with for at least immersive repertoire, or immortal repertoire being immersive theater. But let me know down below in the comment section, do you think there's other weapons that we could possibly use? Is this team something that you think is probable? Because the thing that I'm really still shaky on is this weapon right here for the trigger probability. It makes sense because we're getting more of our multi-hits off, but I'm still kind of shaky on it. So let me know how you think this team could get better. And of course, drop a like, drop a sub. It really does help out the channel a lot. And I'll bring you more videos like these. But peace out.